Hello, everyone. My name is Emily Golia. I'm an actor, singer, and creator here in Los Angeles, and I am so excited to introduce you to the incredible artist, Kat Trevino. How's it going, Kat?
Hey, very well. How are you?
I am so good. As we can see, all of, not all, but many of your pieces are behind you. Is
Yes.
there one that is a favorite that you have up behind you?
The one that's behind me, there are all three of my favorites right now. I have the timekeeper. So that one is multiple behind me. It's the metal one behind me, and
Oh,
there's an acrylic. So this one was basically about time, how it pretty much has all of us, and we can't control it, we can't stop it. And she's the timekeeper. And so in this, she kind of just drops the clock into the sea and it disintegrates. And then I liked how I kind of embellished it with the sprockets and the gears falling into the
wow.
ocean. So it's a
Love
beautiful
it.
piece. I love that.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Can you also tell me about the one with the woman, like, oh, it almost feels like she's holding her bones.
Yes, that one is a series called In the Clouds. I have some paintings and I have some digital art. And it is about how the clouds change and how our heads has been in the clouds the last couple of years. And some more than others
Yeah.
and longer than others. But this one kind of relates to a lot of people because I kind of create around people that are tied to some kind of uh, obstacle, some kind of issue where they cannot fly. She has the wings, the bone wings, kind of that. It's a model from an old fashion shoot, but I've embellished her quite a bit. Like when I create, it's kind of like I say Frankenstein because I pretty much every model that I have is about 5 to 6 people. So their head, the shoulders, the arms, the fingers, the hair, the body,
Oh, I
it's
love
all pieced
that.
together, to create what I wanted them to look like for this particular piece. So that one, her head is completely in the clouds and she's by the ocean, which my personal Zen place. So if you can't be in peace at the ocean, where can you be? So she's kind of in that realm of that,
Oh my
the
God.
Cloud series.
I absolutely love it. I love all of them. I could ask you like all these questions about everything, but that's not the point of this. The point is to get to know you. So let's start at the beginning.
Hey,
Where were you born and when did you start getting interested in art?
well, I was born in Southern California, right here in Fontana, actually, and I've always you're born with it, like Picasso says, every child is a artist. The only problem is remaining one once we grow up, and that is true. It just depends on how you focus it and where you want to go. Whether you stay grounded or you let your mind flow. And so I like to do both, but a lot of times I'm in the clouds, and so yes, I
Yeah.
create. But my first award actually was when I was 9. It was from the state government. They were doing a drive-through about the libraries. They wanted children to be more enticed to read and come and to libraries. And so at the time, I don't age myself, but it came back in loop. So the unicorns and the rainbows, the fantasy. So I created this big poster board and say, find your fantasy read. And so that was like the slogan for the whole state for a couple of years.
Oh
So
my God.
that was great. And then it just was like a natural process, it's something that I have no control over. Actually, it is a labor of love. It actually takes a lot of physical exhaustion sometimes when I create. I'm literally feeling like I gave birth. So a lot of these pieces that you asked me about is me. They're all part of me. I have a lot of them that are even self-portraits, but it's just your thought, your dreams. Like I used to say, I recreate the dreams that most people forget in the daylight, because when you wake up, you're like, what was that dream? I had 100 of them, but I try to like kind of go back and they just hit me. It's not like I have a couple of clients that want me to create from them. And I'm directing, I'm trying to get, what makes them them. But A lot of times it just has to come from within. So my models, I kind of pick and choose, and it's just because they have this look, this angle. And again, there's so many different pieces that make one person in my art. So just like,
Wow. So like, was there a moment where you like made a big decision of like, I could go this way, like the normal life way, or I can make being an artist my path and my career? Like, was there a moment, or was it just
no.
always, yeah?
It was
It never
always, yeah,
crossed.
there's no way. Every time they asked you, what do you want to be when you grow up? And everyone wants to be a nurse or a teacher. And
Right.
I, taught you, and I do teach art, and I work with children a lot. And, but it's always been art. It's always been art. I just didn't know which way, because I actually wanted to be a city designer at one point. I wanted to do a lot of architectural and different kind of
Yeah.
scapes. And then I always wanted to, do like a lot of public, like record covers at the time, and movie posters, something old graphic. And so when you combine the two, that's, I'm a digital artist, so I do a lot of things on the computer. They're very structured, and some of them they're just free flowing, but I kind of combine everything that I like together. And so I do sculptures too. So I'm getting into metal now, so I can do garden sculptures, because that's one direction I haven't quite accomplished. So it's always growing,
Yeah.
always
And that's so good
creating.
in Southern California. We all have gardens. We need that. That's great.
Yeah.
How was like the pandemic for you? Do you feel like it gave you more time to be creative,
It
or
did, actually. It really did. It's been like 2 years now, and it's blossomed, because unfortunately we need so much more, unfortunately, because art has always been there, and that's what connects everybody. And it's been a release. It's been a stress medicine. It's therapy. And so because of that, people have just been really grasping on, people that normally wouldn't. A lot of my clients don't consider themselves artists or creative. And I told them, no, that you are. It's in you. It's a part of everybody. But just any kind of form of creation is stress relieving. It just takes your focus into a different realm, to where there are no rules, there are no rights, there are no wrongs. It's just creation, and that's beautiful. And so I love that. It's been a marvelous experience over the past couple of years, actually.
yeah? Do you have any advice for any artists that are just starting out, or like trying to find their niche?
It's everybody's own journey, and so just don't give up. A lot of people I know that are extraordinarily talented artists are not doing that for a career, and that's because it is unsettling. It can be a roller coaster, but you have to follow your heart, and don't hate your job. I remember my dad always said, whatever you do for the rest of your life, just love it. And I do, and that's what I and chain and bond to. So just don't give up.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Well, you are so inspiring and so talented. I absolutely love all of your work. And I'm so
Thank you.
excited to have you here on the Phoenix platform. It's going to open you up to like a whole new group of people that'll find your work. And I am so excited to see what's next for you. So thanks for hanging out with me today.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes. Okay. I'm putting all of your links underneath this video so
Great.
everyone can find you very quickly. And
Okay.
yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
Talk soon. Okay. Bye.
Okay.